Are you looking for a portable power station that can basically replace a home generator? You won't have to deal with the noise, smell, or maintenance. Do you want a reliable power source over the holidays if the power goes out? Today we're going to be taking a deep dive into the EcoFlow Delta 3 Max Plus, and this one is a game changer. How's it going, beautiful people? Adam here, back at Maple Monkey Homestead. Hope you're having an absolutely beautiful day today. We are getting closer and closer to Christmas. In today's video, I am working with an absolutely awesome company called EcoFlow. If you guessed it from the intro, we're going to be going over the EcoFlow Delta 3 Max Plus. This is an absolutely huge upgrade for the off-grid cabin. To have a power station this big is going to be absolutely a game changer for back here. It was a no-brainer for me to work with EcoFlow because they are the #1 brand in power station in sales. So I am super excited to get going, and we're going to be giving this thing a run through its money here today. So thank you, EcoFlow, for the partnership. Super excited to add this to the cabin, and it's, like I say, it's going to be an absolutely awesome game changer. I'm just at my mom's right now, and this gives me a great opportunity to charge up the Delta 3 Max. Turn it on. And we are sitting at about 30%. I figure since I'm here, we'll test out the charging capabilities, and it saves me from having to use my generator. It has the industry's fastest 0 to 80% charge, sitting at right about 43 to 45 minutes. Literally just been plugged in. We got 1690 watts going in, and we've already gained 1%, so we're up to 31% in just a minute. That's awesome. We got the unit all powered up. It is sitting at 100% good to go. And it says right here, it has 4.9 days left, depending on what we use it with. This here, EcoFlow Delta 3 Max Plus, and it has the same batteries that are used in smart cars. So super safe. Company is absolutely awesome. And like I say, this is going to be an absolutely amazing game changer back here for the cabin. If you're worried about when the grid goes down, about battery safety and all that, well, have no fear, have no fear. This company right here, EcoFlow, they have the top tier in safety and for their battery technology. It's absolutely awesome. They use the same batteries that they do in electric vehicles, so you're good to go. You don't have to worry about it. And if the grid goes down, turn this bad boy on, plug your appliances in, and, gives you a little bit of extra peace of mind too. The great thing about the Delta 3 Max Plus is that it is 100% safe to use inside. So as opposed to me sitting in here listening to the moaning and groaning and the brrr of a generator, I can just turn this bad boy on, and I can actually have a nap. It's not going to give me a headache, and that is just absolutely awesome. So yeah, that's a big feature that I was looking for as well, is something that wasn't noisy, and you don't have to deal with the muss and fuss like I mentioned with the generator before, the maintenance, the smell, the gas. I know a lot of people in dealing with generators, they don't have the strength to pull the cord if it doesn't have an electric start on it, so you don't have to deal with that. You literally have this thing charged up, have it set somewhere for when if the power goes down, or if you need that extra juice. Especially coming up here into the winter months, we know how precarious winter is with the snowstorms and everything. We had one that hit the other day, took the power out in the community, and I hear people, I go to the store because they're running it on a generator, and I'm like, why do I hear all these generators going? loan me notes to me because I don't have any power right back here. And I'm like, oh, well, the power's down. Well, that's understandable why you hear all these generators going. Not with this one right here. You don't need to worry about getting your generator going. The EcoFlow Delta 3 Max Plus, oh man, super quiet, super efficient. And it will give you that peace of mind, coming into the holiday seasons, coming in just in case we are having a bad winter. Maybe the grid goes down and you need something to power up your appliances, to power up your devices, to keep your phones charged, to keep in contact with people. Maybe you have something that, like a CPAP machine that needs to be plugged in so you can breathe at night and sleep. There's all kinds of uses that it's great for. So that's another bonus. You can plug this in, and it's not going to be loud while you're sleeping. Plug in your CPAP and you're good to go. Plus, not to mention, if you're anything like me, well, it is absolutely no fun. Let's say the power goes out 8, 9 o'clock at night, and you're just like, oh man, I am nice and warm and cozy inside. Now I got to go out into a snowstorm or into a rainstorm or a windstorm. I got to fill up the generator with gas. I don't know, maybe you got to do some maintenance on it. Maybe it won't start even in general. not very fun to deal with. So this is going to be absolutely awesome to have back here. It's going to just help me out so much in keeping things charged. I can actually have lights. I can actually have lamps. I could get a fridge. I could potentially, if I had the room, I could get a stove. I could plug everything that I need into it. And maybe that's some ideas for down the line. We will see about that, because we're doing the kitchen edition here soon. So we'll see. Maybe a little stove, maybe a little fridge, maybe a big fridge. I don't know. We'll see. Time will tell, I guess. But it's nice to have that option to be able to plug in these big appliances. Imagine this, with the holidays around the corner. Imagine getting this under the tree. I know I'd be super stoked about it. We got two handles here to make it easy for carrying around. You know, can use it on one arm like that. Grab the old double hander right there, carry around. You need some extra power, maybe to plug in some lights. Power goes out during the holidays, and you want to plug in some things to be able to do your turkey, to do your ham, to do your yams and your potatoes. Plug it on into the old EcoFlow Delta 3 Max Plus here, and you will not be left with an uncooked turkey and, you know, angry relatives. You'll be able to finish the holiday meal in style, I must add. So I will say, having these handles here make it super easy to be carrying around and lugging it around wherever you need to go. Like I had mentioned previously, great thing about this is it is the EV grade battery. So electric vehicle grade battery that's in it. The LFP battery lasts 10 plus years. Great thing is also that it has a 5-year warranty with it. So it just gives you that extra ease of mind and protection. A great bang for your buck when you're looking for holiday gifts. It has a 5-year warranty with it, so in case anything happens, you know, you're covered for 5 years, and that's pretty darn good in my opinion. Coming up into the holiday seasons, if you're looking for a gift maybe for somebody that lives in an RV, maybe lives in an off-grid cabin like I do, they're into van life, or even they're just an avid camper. I know I would be super stoked to get this under the tree, wrap it up, and be like, oh man, let's go on some adventures, and we'll see what this bad boy can do. It can power literally everything that you need. And another cool thing that I'm thinking about adding back here to the cabin is now I could actually have a TV and DVD player. So I think maybe into the future I'm going to be getting a little TV, DVD player and actually have movie nights as opposed to being able to just watch stuff on my iPad. But it has so many different applications. Keeps you powered up for the holidays, you know, keeps you powered up for those trips, for the vacations, for van life, all kinds of good things. And it's going to be some cool sitting back here at the cabin, getting the fire going, and just, you know, turning on the TV, maybe playing some video games, maybe watching a movie, having a little movie night. So I'm super excited for what the future has to be able to try this out with. So let's run over some features here of the Delta 3 Max Plus from EcoFlow. You can see the power button here. It's just flashing because it's in standby mode. So we'll press that and it will open up an absolutely awesome display here. Shows our battery percentage, how much time left we have, depending on what we use for the days left. So we have just about 5 days left of battery. When we're charging, it has the input of how much watts is coming in, and then depending on what we have plugged into it, it shows the output wattage on this side as well. We have USB-C fast charging for 140 watts, and then 2 more for the regular charging, 45 watts right there. And then a regular USB right here. Even with the four plugs here, 4 AC plugs, you can power your cell phone, your laptop, you know, your tablets, and still have 4 plugs to go. We got the 4 ACs right here, good to go. And right up here, we control these by hitting by these buttons right here. Hit that right there, that turns on your AC power. Boom, you can see it switched over here to your plug setting. We turn that off, AC plug 2. And then that also is depending on what side that we want. AC1 over here, AC2, so we can control it independently. Like you had seen earlier, we have the handle up front here. We have a handle out back, making it super easy to carry along. I actually like the finish on it. It has a nice silver finish, black up front, nice little pattern up top here as well. And then we'll come around to the back, and I'll show you what's coming onto the back here as well. Now, just to keep everything all neat and tidy into the back here, we have these two flip down panels, so they just slide in right there. That's number 1. Slide that down, slide it in right here, number 2. Same thing, slide it out, boom, we're good to go. So we have our charging unit right here, option of fast charging and slow charging. And then we have our solar input right here, like I had mentioned before. Close that up just to keep any dirt and debris out of there. Have another compartment right here. This is for the extra battery. This is for DC output. And we have an on and off button for a 12-volt setting as well back there. And then it's the same thing. Just slide that out, pop it up, and then that keeps all the dirt and debris out of there, looking good and keeping it nice and fresh. If you're curious on how many watt hours this bad boy has, it has 2,048 watt hours for the Delta 3 Max Plus, which is absolutely awesome. You can get another battery added to it, and that can be expanded up into to 10 kilowatt hours, which is absolutely crazy. It would power so many things for such a good amount of time that you wouldn't even have to worry. It could power your big appliances, fridges, freezers, stoves, heaters, just in case the power went out and you don't have a wood stove like I do. You can plug in your heaters, and you would, it would be so good. You wouldn't have to worry about food spoilage. You wouldn't have to worry about your freezer unfreezing and losing thousands of dollars of food, considering how expensive food is these days.